If you struggle with shyness or social anxiety, check out our free No BS training course with actual useful advice you can do from home. None of that just get out there nonsense. The link is in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
Before I get into the how-tos of building confidence as a shy introvert, it's important to set the record straight about the difference between introversion and shyness. While one person can be both shy and introverted, the two labels are often confused. Most introverts are not shy. The defining characteristic of a shy person is that they fear social interaction. What makes someone an introvert is that they lose energy from social interactions. Here are the steps to build confidence. Step 1. Know the difference between your shyness and your introversion. If you're a shy introvert and your lack of confidence is making you unhappy, then your shyness is what you want to change, not your introversion. If it's holding you back, your shyness is a challenge you're facing, whereas your introversion is part of your personality and not something you should try to change. Step 2. Decide to become confident. While lots of people struggle with confidence and low self-esteem, most of us don't make a concerted effort to build ours. Decide that becoming confident is a priority for you and realize that building confidence will require you to step outside of your comfort zone. Step 3. Challenge yourself. Set up mini confidence challenges for yourself that push you to get used to doing things that make you nervous or fearful. For example, you could set yourself the challenge of asking your colleague or acquaintance how his or her weekend was when you would normally just smile at him or her. However, be sure to only push yourself when it's shyness that's holding you back. Don't push yourself to socialize if what's stopping you from wanting to socialize is your introversion. Ask yourself, am I avoiding this situation because I'm scared or because I'd have a nicer time on my own? Step 4. Get to know yourself. In order to like yourself, you have to first know who you are. And while you probably know who you are on the surface, how well do you know yourself deep down? Do you understand your motivations, desires, and beliefs? Getting to know ourselves can be a lot of fun for introverts, as it can be a solitary activity. Journaling and answering self-discovery questions is a great way to do this. Step 5. Find out why it's good to be the way you are. Once you have a better understanding of who you are, then you need to learn to appreciate that person. One way to do this is to work out why your personality traits and flaws suit you. Why are you glad that you have those particular traits? You're probably more focused on the perceived downsides of being an introvert. So find out why it's good to be an introvert. Does being an introvert make you a better friend? Is your introversion linked to your creativity? There is usually a positive and negative side to any personality trait, so focus on the positive ones. Being an introvert in an extroverted world can be hard. It can be even harder if you struggle with shyness as well. But it is very possible to become a confident introvert, as you accept your introversion, as well as the other parts of yourself. The confidence will come and your shyness will subside. You will become a confident introvert. For more tips on how to gain confidence and overcome shyness, please visit my website. Social Anxiety System. If you look up the definition of confidence, you'll see that, in general, it is about having a sense of trust, certainty, and self-assurance in one's own abilities and qualities regardless of what those abilities are or how they might be expressed. Confidence is much more about connecting with who you really are than behaving in any particular way. You can be your peaceful, quiet, loving, introverted self and still have rock-solid confidence in putting yourself forward, creating the life you want, and enacting the change you want to see in the world. Here are some simple introvert-friendly ways to connect with the confidence within us all. 1. Express yourself. A mind full of rich ideas and creativity is just one of the many attributes common to introverts, so find ways to share those ideas. Whether it's through writing or blogging, art, group gatherings, or your work, ask yourself what you may not be expressing currently that's just dying to come out, and then allow yourself to unleash it and see what happens. 2. Dare to be different. How much energy do you spend trying to fit in and avoid criticism from others? Does hiding your true self really make you happy? Believe in fitting out instead of fitting in. You have amazing gifts to share with the world, and it is precisely your uniqueness that will inspire others while giving you joy and freedom. Ultimately, you'll find that confidence and maturity come from not caring too much about what other people think. 3. Challenge your comfort zone. New experiences provide an incredible opportunity to learn, connect, and expand our hearts and minds. If your intuition is pulling you towards something a little scary or uncertain but also kind of exciting, then give it a try. What do you really have to lose? When you approach life as being full of possibilities and begin to take action in exploring your interests, your natural self-confidence flourishes from the inside out. 4. Connect with your strengths. Take a moment and ask yourself what you're good at. Make a list of those things and don't hold back. It could be anything from hard skills like web design to soft skills like empathy. Chances are that there is a hearty handful of things you're pretty good at, and if you wanted to refine those strengths even more, then you'd be downright great at them. Confidence is not some elusive thing out there. It can be as simple as saying, "Hey, I'm pretty awesome at this," and then doing more of that. 5. Let go of old stories. The truth is that you're a unique person with limitless potential for creating the health and happiness you want for yourself and others. Anything else you might be telling yourself about how you should be, what you can't do, or why you're not cut out for XYZ are stories built up in your mind. Confidence comes from the awareness that you're the one in the driver's seat of your own life and you can go wherever you want. This is something which I try. No overthinking. I realize that the dip in the confidence comes from the fact that we might say something stupid and everyone would make fun of us. That right there is the fault, I believe. Then one day I realized that and stopped thinking about it much because no one cares that much. People remember things mostly about themselves. What was the last time you made fun of some other person who said something stupid? We won't remember that because it was not about us. If they would have said something stupid about you, then we would never forget it. Just don't abuse anyone and you can talk/do any number of things with confidence. P.S. I'm the guy who asks weird/different/serious questions. That leads to some serious discussion. Thanks for the request, it's much appreciated. Eva said this so many times on here that I feel ashamed to repeat myself, but this is what I do as a naturally shy person. Be brave just for 1 minute. That's it. Just 60 seconds is all it takes. Talk, walk, enter, do. Just for a quick 60 seconds, then after that all will be fine. Then extend it to 2 minutes, then extend to 3 minutes and repeat. In no time you'll feel a whole lot more comfy with yourself. Then it will become almost second nature. The other thing to remember is if you don't ask, it will always be a no. So my advice is, be brave for 1 minute 60 seconds and ask.